Hey guys, welcome to Codeforces Every Day until GM Day 52. Today we are going to be focusing on just getting the problems that I was not able to do from yesterday's contest. I did some thinking and I realized, or at least for D, it wasn't as complicated as I thought. I don't know. Yesterday I wasn't really in the best thinking state. I feel like I didn't get a lot of sleep. Didn't do as well as I wanted in the contest. This question is actually not that hard. D and even E. E is difficult, but I feel like if I did the contest today, I would probably be able to do it. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Don't have too much time for this video, so we're gonna keep it short. I have a little thing in about an hour. So yeah, here's the simplified version of D, right? And we're given this array. We'll have two portals in it somewhere. So the middle kind of stays the middle. And it's basically a circular array, if y'all remember cyclic merging. It's the same concept where you can rotate this array however you want, basically. And so to get it in lexicographical order, however you say that, lexicographical order, what we basically need to do is just put the first number in the front. And then next, we can treat A and C as one array. And basically what we do, let's just name this D or something, equals A plus C. So it's going to be some array. And then we have this B array. And we just choose the best place to insert this B array. And that should give us the answer. So, let me just double check. D should be this question. We take in A equals, well, we call it P, so we're going to use that. List map int input split. And then our B array, let's call this just mid, make it a little more descriptive, is P from, so it's 0, 4, 0, it should just be X and then Y plus 1. 1, 2, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3. No, it's Y minus 1. 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, let's print mid real quick. Three, 1, 4. That's not right. So just Y. 3, 1, 4, 2. In this case, 0, 1, 2. Wait, this isn't right. This is 1, 2, 0, 1. It's before this. 0 is the start of the array. Here's the end of the array. 1 is after the first index. Wait, this is kind of confusing. It's like where do we split it? Because we have this 3, 1, 4, 2, 0, 4, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. We want here and here, so it's 2. We just want 1 here, but in this case it's before. Why is this before and this one's before after? 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, because 0, 1, 2, 3. So this should be right. 3, 2, 1. It's 1 and 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Wait. 0, 1, 2, 3. Do we want this 2 or not? The fourth. Zero and 1. That's correct. 1 and 3. 1, 3. So it should be these. No, we don't include this. Should be these. 1, 2. So it should include 1 and not include 2. 0, 4. So it should include 0 and not include 4. 0, 1, 2. Yeah, I think this is right. And then we basically reorder it so that, holy shit, where's my backspace? Min mid equals min p, mid equals, well, okay, we can just do mid equals min p, or min mid to the end plus mid beginning to min mid. Let's see what this gives us. So given this, we got this, yeah. Given 2, we get 2. Given 3, we get 3. Given 1. Yeah, this seems to be working. Now, next, we treat everything else outer equals p getting to x plus p x to the end. Print outer. No. Wait. Geez, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today. outer 2, outer 3 to oh, it's, wait, it's not right, from y to the end, 3 1 1 3 5 2 4. Okay, now that we have this, for a in for element, let's call it for a in outer, for for I in range outer, if outer I so basically check 1 3 5 2 4 portal we have 2 5 we have 1 3 4. If outer I is greater than no if outer I is greater than mid 0, print outer start to I plus mid plus outer I to the end break. Range led outer what are we printing out? The smallest permutation. 2 3 1. Well, these worked. Where does this one go? Oh, we have no outer. If len okay, if outer not outer print mid continue. Star. I do all of this in brackets and then star. There we go. That wasn't that bad. That was not bad at all, actually. Just some test case shenanigan. Or not test case, like index shenanigans. Let's see if I get it. in Q. Gonna be in Q forever? Why are these in Q? I guess they're like system testing right now. For this contest. Right. Did I lose internet? What's going on? Codeforces is dead? Okay. We'll just leave it in queue for a little while. Let's move on to the next question. Okay. So I did some like thinking a little bit after the last problem. Just trying to see if I needed to use seethe. I think I do need to use seethe, but by the way. But I don't know. I think I can just remove everything here. We can start fresh. I'll keep the seethe here. And for those of y'all that don't know, that seethe is just a copy and paste from my template up here. So, yeah. With this question, I have this for us. Basically, Alice can first force the win on first move if she can make a large prime before a small prime. What does that mean? Like for example, shoot, 9. No, not 9. Let's do 10. Um, like if we have numbers before 10, after 10. If she chooses 10, she can always choose to put the 5 in front of the 2, and it basically bricks Bob. Now, the catch is, this number, like it's in her best interest to always put the biggest number first, but the biggest number might not be prime, so that can be split into pieces. So her best interest is to put the biggest prime number she can first. Now, easier said than done. First, we gotta recognize this here. This is how we check that Bob wins. Bob wins when the array at the end is equal to the sorted version of the array. Now, that is after all the permutations and everything. So, what we need to do, like, it doesn't really matter how things are like set up, because Alice will win most of the time. The only special cases where Alice doesn't win is cases where we have a number which is like to the power of something. So this third test case here, this is 1, 8, 1, 9, 2, 6, 7, 7. This is actually 1, 2 to the 13, 6, 7, 7. So we can replace this number with just 2. And we'll get the same result. We'll have like a ton of 2s here. Realistically, so we can condense them all into just 2. And realistically, if we have duplicates like next to each other, we'll get the same result if we condense them all to 1, 2, 3, right? So this Bob would win. If the 3s were here, we'd get 1, 3, 2. Alice would still win. So that's a good thing to note. Now, the question is, how do we find these numbers? We can do that with prime factorization. And then, yeah, at the end, we just shove the final array back into a sorted and check. So, how do we do this? So the theory is here, like the thinking, but I haven't actually thought of the implementation too much. I just know we need a seethe for checking prime numbers. We also need a way to find the prime factorization of a number. Because if it isn't a power, by the way, um, like as I stated earlier, Alice can always put the biggest number first, the biggest factorization first. So let me think. We can check at first if A equals sorted A. If it is, print Bob continue. Well, we don't have to check it out first. We can, it will make it faster, but we'll see. This is our checking condition at the end. I wonder if there's any way I can use my sieve. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe, okay. For A, for element in A, let me think about this. We iterate through A. We need to replace each non-primes with its prime. Okay, let's define like prime factorization. Def prime factors. Taking a number. The fastest way to find prime factors is like with square root or something, right? I think I've done this before. But it's like a similar implementation to sieve. But I think we can just use math. Like import math, and then use math.square root. Oh, my ear is so itchy. Let's move this up here. So it's like, we need this import with this copy and paste. While in mod 2 is equal to 0, factors dot append 2 in 2 for I in range starting from 3 to int math.square in plus 1 2 while in mod I equals 0 print or to append factors dot append I in equals I. If n greater than 2, factors dot append in return. I think this works. Hold on, let me. I spelled that right? Let's generate some tests, like example test cases. How do I? Let's do 315. 315 should be 3357. Oh my god, I cannot type. Print factors. 3357. Yeah. Okay. Copy this. Let me ask AI to generate some doc strings for this. Say. Eratosthenes Okay. Let's see what AI spit out for us. There we go. Computes the prime factorization of integer. Repeatedly divides by n. Removes all factors of 2. And checks odd numbers up to square root n. And your remainder is itself is a prime factor. What else does this have? Okay, there we go. Save this. Copy this. Oh, I closed it. No. Paste this. Delete this. Okay, now that we have that, what do we do with that? For A in range, wait. We can go through, find a number, replace it with all its prime factors reversed. Also, our prime factors will always be in sorted order. Right, we find the smallest ones first. So we should reverse it. For it's like, do we even care? Let me think. If the prime factorization of a number isn't just like a number to the power, then Alice will win. For num in A, if num in if do we even need save here since we have prime factorization? Do we calculate the prime factorization for each number? What are we given? What is the? Also check this real quick. No, thank you. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get results today because they're system testing right now, right? That kind of sucks. So I won't be able to tell y'all if it TLEs or anything. But we're given 10. We're given 3 seconds. 10 to the 5. For num in A. Dude, why can't I think right now? I'm like blanking on what the best way to implement this is. Cause like we're already cutting it close. Like this is n squared, or like square root of n. This is n squared as well. But if I put it in another loop, it's gonna be even slower. Hmm. Okay, well, we only really care about the number if there's only one. What does this print out for a prime number? I wonder. Oh. Wait, oh. Oh, I'm retarded. This prints out 7. I don't think we need the seed here. I think we can do an edited version of the prime factorization. We care about the number of prime factorizations there is. If there's multiple, Alice can always force something to happen. And get rid of all these doc strings. Make this a set. And then I'll add. And instead of returning factors, if len factors is greater than 1 equals 0, okay, we got wait, let me think. Okay. We return we have to check a case for -1. So this should return -1. Then we should return the only digit in factors. Fuck, I'm so confused. So For element in A, okay. I think we don't need the lanes. Factors is a set. Find all the factors. The length is greater than 1. We return -1. If it's 0, should never be 0. Return should return factors dot pop. Then for element factors, should call it factors dot append factorization element. Then if sorted A okay, if min factors is equal to -1, print Alice. Elif this else. Now the question is, does this part work? I'm pretty sure the logic is correct, right? It really just depends on this. Let me think. So we have an array of all the factors. We go through all the elements in an array. We factorize everything. If there's a -1, it means there was a case where a number has multiple factors. So like it could have been 6, 2, 3. And that means Alice would be guaranteed to win because she can order it in any way they want. If there's no -1, then the only factors that existed were 2 to the or like x to the y power. And those are stored in the array. And then we check sorted. This should work. No. Pop from an empty set. When would the set be empty? was thinking about like when factors equals 0, but does it ever equal 0? X equals 1, I guess? We should print 1. Okay, yeah, that is the case. Uh, I meant this. Now we're wrong. Six, 7 has a negative 1, 2, 3. Alice goes first. 3, 2. In the fourth case, the game ends immediately. Oh, I see what's happening. So I need my this. Wait, even before this, like here. If equals sorted A, and then like this. Alice Bob, Alice Bob. There we go. Now I just need to remove the print. Wait, what do I have in? I need continue here. There we go. Okay, we got it. Now let's submit this. And unfortunately, oh, it's running. Why is E running and D is not running? We can see if it works, I guess. But I don't think we're gonna wait for D if D takes forever. C hasn't even ran. If it TLEs, we'll fix it, but I got a meeting to go to in 18 minutes, so kind of want to wrap this up around now, to be honest. We got it. D, C. I'm more confident in D than E, so nice. This was a nice problem. I didn't realize that this would be fast enough, though. But we got it. So, that's okay. We won't wait for this. It's gonna take too long. I'll keep y'all updated tomorrow. I'm pretty certain it will pass. There's like one if statement. Go to the end. Yeah. Should pass. Alright. If y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I might I'm thinking about dropping like higher quality videos. Like my videos right now are just me doing the problems. Like I'm thinking about doing like a Codeforces round 1084 div 3 solutions from A to E or something type of questions, like something that people will actually sit down and watch through. Just because my watch time is kind of low, which is to be expected. Like not many of y'all are sitting through a whole 2 hour video, but in order to hit the monetization mark, first I need 1,000 subs and I need 4K watch hours, which I think I only have, or 4K watch hours in the last year. I think I only have around 100 watch hours. Like that's like it's more like 130 or one something watch hours this year, which is way less than 4,000. So we'll see. Y'all might be getting an additional video today where it's just div or this contest problems A through E, because I haven't even looked at F. I doubt I can do F. But yeah, and in general, for future contests, I'll do the contest. I'll upsolve it by like a question or two, and I'll release like my solutions to them as like a video. So yeah, hopefully more people are interested in that. For those of y'all who are subscribed, and for those of y'all who are subscribed and just want to like see the solution, this should be a more engaging video for y'all to watch. So yeah, if y'all enjoyed it, like and subscribe. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. Bye.